Hey, it's Brian here. Now, this topic of how do I build some confidence has been going around lately and it's been pretty popular. Now, if you're asking this question, then chances are you're a little bit more timid and a little bit more shy, and you want to find out how to build some confidence, and especially when you're speaking to a guy. So, how to speak with more confidence. Okay? So, if you go online and you type in how do I build some confidence while speaking, you'll get tips like practice, practice, practice. But if you think about it, that doesn't really make sense, because how are you supposed to just go out there and practice? Well, other people might think you're a little bit weird and you'll risk embarrassing yourself. So what it comes down to, you're probably asking the question of how do I gain some confidence without going out there and just straight up practicing. Before I talk about the solution, I just want to make sure that you know that when you're speaking to a guy, when you're just vibing out and flirting, it's not so much about the content of what you're talking about. It's not about the words, but it's more about the subcommunication, or how you're saying things. Okay, just to make sure. So how does this work? Well, I want you to think about your hobby, something you're really interested in. It can be baking, art, or anything really. Okay, if I asked you to teach me something about it, would you be really confident in speaking about it? Chances are you will be. Why? Because you have a lot of passion in this subject, right? The point is, it's really easy for you to show confidence when you're talking about a subject that you're really passionate in. And the easiest way for you to talk about something you're passionate in is through teaching it. You might be asking now, so how do I string all this together? How do I teach something during a conversation? Well, if you remember, what we say doesn't really matter. I mean, the content doesn't really matter. It's about the sub-communication. So in other words, you don't really need a context before you bring up a subject that you're really passionate in and start teaching it. Think of this technique kind of like a crutch. You can't talk about the same subject all day, I understand that, but you can use this technique to show that confident side of you to get you into state and go from that point on.